Alright guys, we're just pulling into downtown Seattle. It's been pouring rain. We've been in this commute for about an hour, and this is kind of the lighter side of the rain, but before it was just like, it was like taking a shower. I'm gonna give you guys an update on how that plug is doing for the antenna. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you guys know that we removed the shark fin antenna off the roof of the RHO here, and that was to save about a couple inches of height on the overall truck. So it's going to be a good day to test to see if we got any rain in the back of the cab under the headliner. It's in my parking garage. Look how tight this is, guys. It's crazy. All right guys, we're gonna put that antenna plug to the test. We're gonna hit a high pressure car wash here, and if it's still dry after this, then I think we are good. Pulling up to Pink Elephant touchless car wash. Alright, it's raining today, but we're still gonna put it to the test. I actually have a wrap going on this rig tomorrow. I want it as clean as possible. I'll just take it through this for a little pre-wash. Damn, that was close, that clearance sign. All right, here comes the high pressure stream. So, moment of truth. You know what I just realized? I realized I have an Amazon box to return. I bought this industrial fan that's sitting in the bed, but we got the tonneau cover on. So if anything, this will be a review of the rough country tonneau cover. All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick inspection. Don't mind the baby seat, but we'll just feel around all up here, check to see if we see any water coming through, check the windows. Nope, no water down here. I'm gonna stick my fingers up in here where the water would come down in that high pressure car wash, and no water. I'm feeling up here. The antenna kind of lives like right here, so if water was coming in, I would start seeing some dark spots. I probably would see it already from the commute to Seattle this morning, and we got no water. So I think I'm confident to say that the water is not getting in the cab with that plug. So it looks like that solution worked, and you save about 2.5 inches off the height of the truck. So that's great news. All right, let's just do a check up here. And yep, that's nice and tight. Hasn't moved ever since we tightened it down. I don't see any water. Oops. I don't see any water. I don't see any water hanging out right there, so that's awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick check of the tonneau cover here, and that box is nice and dry. We'll just check the sides. Yeah, you got a little bit of water residue from here. The rest of the sides look pretty dry, so that's awesome. Cool. Rough Country does a decent job. Alright guys, so bad news. Unfortunately, we had to postpone the wrap. Mark had something come up, and you know, we're all human, so not a big deal. We'll postpone it. We'll do the wrap another day. I'll probably just stitch together the wrap days, but I'm at Bonnie Moto here. My buddy just brought his V4S in to get some new tires in. Give you guys a quick shot at this shop, because Bonnie Fossio's got a pretty sick operation going on here.
Put it in position, yeah, you gotta line up left side, right side, and the customer. Yeah,
It's a Wednesday. Ended up taking the day off work just to get out on the track. This is the local track that's pretty close to my house. So we're just doing a light day today. We got the 4R. I'll probably just leave the 10R strapped up today and just rock the 4R today. But the cool thing is there's barely anybody here. So we go over here, not much of a turnout. So it's nice that they're allowing 40-minute sessions. So plenty of track time. I'm glad I brought my fuel can, because we'll probably burn through that pretty quick. But the RHO is sitting over here really pretty. We got our tent set up over here. RHO's got the trailer on it and a 10R on it, and you can see it still looks pretty damn dead level. So not nose high, which looks awesome. So yeah, quick shot of the RHO. And just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Alright, back to the video. Alright guys, we had to get a new trailer taillight, because when I was loading my bikes, did the whole track day, no casualties, fortunately, except for Adobo Moto. Poor Adobo. If you guys watch Adobo's channel, he's a big motorcycle guy, and I was tracking with him, and unfortunately he went down on turn 2, so brand new V4S, that's no fun to crash. But when I was loading this bike, I forgot how close these, how narrow these taillights are, so I clipped it with the peg and smashed it. So I'll just swap it out for these taillights. You can buy the Kendon ones, but they're like $100, and this is like 30 bucks at Harbor Freight. So got a new taillight. As far as how the RHO towed, beautiful, no issues whatsoever. All right, guys, it's the day after track day, and we're finally getting the wrap done on the RHO today, so cannot wait. I was talking to Mark, and he said it's gonna be about 3-4 hours, so it's not too long, but I got some work to do at home, so I think I'll drop the truck off, Uber home, and then we'll head back when it's all done. There's actually a pretty dope goat karting track over here. Oh, are they racing cars? Oh shoot. It looks like it's a car track day today. I see them, saw some cars zooming by, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. Oh, Bonnie Moto, doors are open. What's up, Mark? What's up, Bonnie?
Good, man.
What's going on, man? All right, guys, we're leaving the truck at my Battle Works. Got my Uber here. Just said what's up to Bonnie Moto. Mark's gonna take the vehicle in, and we'll come back when it's all done. All right, guys, so we're leaving Mad Vinyl Works, and check it out. So we got it wrapped. I absolutely love it. So we got rid of the black on the bottom quarter panels. Went with the white wrap. We got as close as we could. It's not a perfect match by any means, but overall, I really love the way it turned out. It was just a little busy for me with the black going on in the bottom. I prefer more of a solid color, single color truck. And when we wrap the bottom in that white vinyl wrap, it just cleans it up really, really well. Now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I don't need the RHO because it just looks so clean as is when it's a lot less busy. Oh, I absolutely love it. So we'll do a full walk around so you guys can see here. Yeah, so I was contemplating adding the RHO right here, like they do on the factory models, but just having it all white just looks so damn clean. What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. Do you guys like the all white look, or do you prefer it split up with the black on the bottom? So like Ram, you know, they like to do the two-tone with their Power Wagons, their Rebels. All the off-road trucks has that black trim. But for me, I just prefer a cleaner look when it's all white. God damn, that looks so dang good. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Do you guys prefer the two-tone or the solid single color? I'll give you guys a shot of the other side. Oh, look how mean that looks. Damn. Yeah, let me brighten this up a little bit. That looks so good. We'll back up a little bit. That looks awesome. I absolutely love it. Like up close, you can tell there's like a slight difference, but you know, I don't mind it. I think it looks pretty damn good. Let's see if you guys can see a difference here. Yeah, so he used like a little bit of vinyl tape, and he cut that really clean, so it's a nice crisp line. I love it. Absolutely love it. Mad Vinyl Works, ran by Mark. Pretty cool dude, check him out. If you need any wraps done, come to Mad Vinyl Works. Mark will take care of you. Alright guys, back in the garage. We got the trailer unhooked. It's been unhooked overnight, and we drove the truck around a little bit. So someone asked me in a previous video if I can do some update measurements on the truck, because apparently he's got the same, or he's got the Pro eibach kit in his garage, and he's just contemplating putting it on. So I'm going to take some final measurements here now that it's been, what, a few days now after getting the eibachs installed. And keep in mind, this is my third truck installing eibachs. And from my experience, usually these spring, after you take the truck for a couple hour drive, you hit your dips and bumps and whatnot, the suspension's pretty much settled. And from my experience running eibachs on multiple Raptors, the max it's going to settle is usually around a 1/4 inch. Truck's back in the garage. I'm in the exact same garage. It's pretty much leveled for the most part. We got no weight in the back or anything, so this is pretty much going to be her final weight. It's not final weight, final height setting. So let me just grab my tape measure here, maneuver around my trailer. Okay, find that tape measure. I got installed these. I took some footage when I was leaving Harbor Freight. I picked up a new trailer tail light because I cracked I cracked this stupid trailer tail light when I was loading the 4R. I forgot how narrow those lights are, and look at that. It's all duct tape. That's pretty ratchet. But we'll fix that soon. So I just bought a dual set of LEDs, taillights. We'll swap both of them out, and then we won't be riding around with a busted trailer. But let's go ahead and take some measurements here. All right, so from the ground to the top, or to the bottom of that fender liner, we are exactly 43.25 inch. So that's pretty much, I think that's what I measured last time on the rig. Yeah, is that 40? Yeah, that's 43.25. Hopefully that's coming through. But so pretty much when we measured it last time, I'm pretty sure that's what it came in at. And then we'll check the front suspension here. Okay, let's see here. So we're gonna do from the ground to the bottom of the fender. Oh, let's see what we're at here. We are at 43 inches. Yeah, let's get this in the center here. Yeah, 43 inches, maybe a tick under, but 43 inches. So remember, that's 1.6 spring in the front, 1.5 in the rear, and we still got a 1/4 inch of factory rake. Keep in mind, I got a tonneau cover here. That's probably about 100 pounds. I installed some tie down rails. I'll go over that in another video. Oh shoot, I do have some weight in here. I forgot. I got a ramp in here. I still got a fan in here that I got to return. And then these are the tie down rails that I installed. That's additional hardware. So I'm gonna guess, as far as like additional weight in the rear, probably have a good, and I got this huge bed mat here, which adds some weight. Maybe we're at around 300 pounds or so, or close to it. Maybe not that much, maybe around 200 plus, 250 pounds or so. Than a stock RHO would have in the rear. So because I have additional weight, you know, your suspension's going to compress a bit. But basically how I have it set up right now, I got a 1/4 inch of rake. If I didn't have the tonneau cover, if I didn't have this heavy ass bed mat, if I didn't have my motorcycle trailer ramp in here, if I didn't have my I got a tool table in there underneath that box. I got a fan in here. I got all these additional railing hardware, which is pretty freaking sweet, by the way, because the tie down points that come on the level 0, or pretty much the stock bed, there's just nothing to tie down to. So this is a game changer. I'll cover that in another video. But all that adds weight. If I didn't have any of that, chances are this would probably be maybe another 1/4 inch or even a 1/2 inch taller. So it's going to vary depending on how you have your truck set up. So, but as far as truck update, how it settled after the suspension, 43.25 in the rear, 43 in the front, and I am on 37, so that's another variable. These are pretty much close to a true 37, so if you're running a smaller tire, like a 35, you're not going to be as high as I am. Or if you're running a larger tire, maybe a Nitto or something, or a mud terrain, all-terrains. Mud terrains are generally going to be bigger than all-terrains because the lugs are bigger, so the tire's going to be stacked a little taller. So there's lots of variables. It's going to depend on your specific situation, but I still got a 1/4 inch of rake, and I absolutely love it. And as far as the single tone, getting rid of that black quarter panel, absolutely love how it turned out. It looks really good in the garage as well. And should I add the RHO on the tailgate? I don't know. It looks really clean right now, but it might pop with the RHO. Plus, everyone thinks it's a TRX, so it might be nice having RHO. What's funny about the RHO? People say it stands for Remove Hellcat Option. It's funny because when the Raptors came out with the V6, it was the same hate. I had the Tundra. When the Tundra came out with the V6, it got the same hate. All those true V8 enthusiasts were saying that's not a real truck. If a truck doesn't have a V8, it's not a real truck. To each their own. You do you. A truck is a truck, whether it has a V8 or a V6, in my opinion. If it does its job, it's a utility vehicle to get the job done, which this truck just excels in. I love towing with this truck. I love using it to stack all my gear. I absolutely love this truck, so don't listen to the haters. It's generally the people who are a little insecure and think they need that V8 to feel good about themselves. Personally, the power plant is fun, it gets the job done, then that's good enough for me. So absolutely love this RHO, could not be more happy with it. If that's it for me, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in a future video. Peace.